Good afternoon and welcome to the AMMNA Championships for 2023. My name is Dan Cook. Joining me in commentary today is Steve McInnes. Steve, welcome.
Thank you, Dan. Nice to be here.
Yeah, it's good to be here. We are here for the final round of the men's reserves division. Place in the finals on the line now. New South Wales going in today's round in third spot. However, Live dropped down into fifth. So fate in their own hands for New South Wales. ACT secured second spot already. How exciting for them. Spot in the finals of the men's reserves division.
Absolutely. Great for them. They were a tough team to play. We played them last night in our game. And, they just handled the ball really well. They kept possession, fed well, and, managed to score 20 more goals than we did. So, got the win.
Yeah, definitely a bit of a surprise packet from my point of view too. But notice that they've built throughout the championship as well. And, that's always what you want out of your team. To go in is that you start building from the start, and they've started to put some margins on the board against some strong reserves teams.
Absolutely, they have.
And New South Wales now with the first centre pass, but I'll hand over to you now for the starting lineups.
All right, so for New South Wales, starting from goal shooter, we have Bryce, and then Fraser, Muscat in wing attack, Ferguson at 44 years of age starting in centre, Candido, Lilac and Eastwick at the back in goalkeeper. And first goal in there for New South Wales. We go to the ACT lineup, starting from goal shooter, Samuel, Cross, Rochow, Hopkins, Mazin Garb, sorry if I have to say that wrong, and Gogola, back in goalkeeper. Beautiful
ball there in to Cross. Height there in the circle, running in at goal attack, but I'm sure that the ACT team will look to get that ball into him. For me, he's been a standout for the ACT team throughout the week watching.
Yeah, absolutely. He played goal shooter against us and was just fed absolutely brilliantly. Took lots of nice ball, whether it was front spot or back space, and scored pretty much every single time down the floor. Yeah,
Fraser now, ball in hand. Confident shot there from Taylor Fraser. Puts the ball through the ring, 2-1.
There you go, New South up and about with a tip. They're going to have to chase down everything if they want to get this win today.
And getting the turnover ball realistically from this as well. So a great start for them. Look, like we spoke about at the start, their fate is on the line. It's in their own hands at the moment.
Yeah, champions from last year too in this division, beating Victoria by 4 goals, I think, in the final match.
Yeah, what a fantastic reserves final that it was last year, and came away with the win. Couple of changes to their team, a few of the boys going up into from the reserves division into the open men's team for New South Wales. So a new look lineup for them for this year. Not necessarily put the wins on the scoreboard for them, unfortunately, and possibility of not making the final 4. Great ball in from Fraser to find Bryce. Strong hold, I think, something for New South Wales to focus on for the rest of the match.
Yeah, it's going to need to finish off those shots, though, from that range. Can't be turning ball over from there, because this is what I'm talking about. ACT will just look after it very, very well.
Yeah, Cross now with the ball in hand, looking for someone back to Mazengard. Cross now finding Hopkins.
Yep, just always got an option. Have ACT. Oh, that one goes over, though, and picked up by Lilac, so nice little tip from him. And New South taking a long time to get it out. Here it is through Ferguson now.
Muscat with ball in hand finds Ferguson, circle edge. Great drive from Ferguson and great ball fake from Fraser, finding Bryce under the post. Good start for New South Wales. Territory centre.
Yeah, New South Wales have come out firing. Like I said, having a go at absolutely everything. Good contest there. That's just going to be a throw-in. Umpires letting the contesting go really, really well so far in this game and actually in this competition.
Yeah, watch out with the ball out to Samuel. And just overcooks the ball. Smart move from Lalich as well to guide it out of court. Draws the penalty on Cross. Yeah, interesting. I can really feel a little bit of intensity from both benches. Absolutely. To start.
Yeah, Cross doing well to get that one back. Umpire just setting this back up where it needs to be. Ferguson standing out. Oh, miscued. Wow, they're the mistakes ACT are going to have to clean up if they want to pull back this 3-goal deficit that New South have already got out to, 4-1.
Candido with ball in hand, swings it across to Muscat. Muscat looking into the circle. Bryce, great hold into some space there. Mason Garb up on the shot, but Bryce with the goal.
And New South centre pass as well, so chance to go 6-1 up. I'm questioning the choice of starting Cross in goal attack here.
Yeah,
ACT.
Interesting. I've seen him start in goal attack for a couple of other games. So maybe it's the fact that he's the ball carrier through the court for them at times.
He's a nice big outlet if he's needed through that mid-court, but so far hasn't been used effectively, and there's another one.
Yeah, I wonder, maybe the nerves getting a hold of the ACT. From memory, I don't think they've beaten New South Wales before either in Mark Kerr Cup or at a national championship. So that's a milestone for them to get over as well, to get through this one. So I wonder whether that's playing on their mind a little as well.
Maybe. And again, another one not being able to pull in by great work at the back from ACT. Fraser puts that one in as well, so it is 6-1.
Yeah, great start for New South Wales. ACT centre pass, just slowing the entry into the circle there, Hopkins. And Candido comes through for the intercept.
They're really struggling on that centre pass. They haven't got too much forward. Candido doing great work. Just clearing the ball from the court and getting the restart here. So
Muscat swings the ball across to Ferguson. Taylor Fraser drive straight across the circle and looks for Bryce. Mason Garb, tip out of court.
Was never looking at that shot, was he? He was always looking for that offload. You could see it.
Now
and
Fraser.
Right back where he was. Same again, not looking for the shot. Has to take it eventually.
Yeah, I'd like to see him get himself a little closer to post. He kind of just sits on the outside of the circle or in that space waiting. I think he could get a step forward and maybe take a lunge out to get the ball from the same spot, bring himself a metre in closer to the post.
Yeah, absolutely. So, again, ACT just not quite sure what to do when they haven't got that big target right there. In Cross at the post. Gets there eventually. Second on the board for them.
Ferguson gets New South Wales off to the start on the centre and able to run that far side from camera New South Wales throughout the start of this match. Really looking comfortable at the moment, and quick ball in from Fraser. Great take from Stephen Bryson, just able to put that one away from New South Wales.
Yeah, so let's see what ACT can do here off this centre pass. It's going to be a contact call. Goal third. Goal defence out, so it should be a 2-on-1. Cross setting up for screening there, and easy ball in, but it's going to be called defensive contact. Too much work on the screen, and New South with the chance.
Yeah, Estwick now with ball in hand, gets it through Lelich, and New South Wales straight through the middle of the court, down along the sideline. Gagala with a deflection.
Nice little low ball in there for Fraser from Ferguson. Offloads Bryce. This is his range, that's for sure. Another one. 8-2.
Yeah, and New South Wales centre as well. Another one could go up on the scoreboard. Fraser, ball in hand, finds Ferguson really quick. Fraser in on the double play. Steps back, can't sink it. And great work from ACT getting the turnover.
What I think New South Wales have done really well is kept ACT on the sidelines when they've been coming down court, just like this. So hopefully they can, there you go, they work back through the middle. Much better transition from ACT this time around. It has caused them a lot of trouble.
Cross finds Hopkins in the corner now, but not an option inside the circle for the ACT team. So now in the front space now, gets it. Cross sitting up on the hold, but is able to pull it in.
Just trying to be a little bit too flashy probably, and this is probably why I think I like Cross as the goal shooter, as that earlier target. It's just a bit simpler netball.
Yeah, I'm wondering whether they don't want to put him on Estwick as well, being the option. Because the few contested ball that's come in for the ACT, the ball's on Estwick, a lot more challenge in the air than the ball's on Lalick. Hopkins with the touch. It's interesting to see how the different teams match up to each other. It's not a fantastic matchup for Andrew Cross. on Scott Estwick. He does have a lot of height as well, and when you sit on the hold, it's just a lot harder to feed the ball in.
Yeah, absolutely. And that work to the circle edge is just too easy for New South Wales as well. So ACT not only struggling up front, needing to probably just find a little bit more in defence as well. Yeah. See if they can slow up some of this transition.
Yeah, Fraser with the goal there. Definitely a more comfortable shot on that one. Rochow not getting out off the line, but able to find the ball inside the circle. ACT all on one side of the court, crowded together. Hopkins, a little bit of a slip. Mason Garb now with the ball. Sam out across to Rochow and finds Cross under the post. Oh,
misses.
Not putting it in.
Good contest on rebounds to get that to another ACT player, and quickly gets it in to Samau, and mid-range puts that one in. Yeah, third goal with 5.5 to play. Find themselves behind by 6.
Fraser now with the centre pass off. Finds Muscat, you're right. Such an easy drive for New South Wales at the moment, finding circle edge. And Fraser just smart with the movement. Moves the defenders off the body, opens Stephen Bryce up under the post.
Yeah, Muscat and Ferguson just doing really good work, staying separate from each other, finding that space and just being able to open up those nice swing balls and then get it into Stephen Bryce as well. So
yeah, Mason Guards throws the ball into New South Wales' hands. Still retaining possession, throw in the goal third along the sideline. Hopkins looking for an option. Rochow pops forward. Samau comes out through the edge of the circle. Cross to Rochow and a great open.
Yeah, there was a nice decoy drive there. Not used. Opens cross at the post. Yeah, that's a bit better from ACT.
ACT just need to stay patient, I think, and move the ball around. They'll be able to pull that one back in. If they can open cross up, he does have an easy option. He has great body position as well.
Nice. Great work defensively there. Big hands over from Cross. And they come through as well. So no one managed to grab it, but spills out and becomes ACT's possession. So one defensive gain here that they're going to want to score, that's for sure. And they do not.
Candido come through for the intercept. Nice offload to Fraser. Fraser having a lot of easy entry into the circle towards the start of the game. Puts the ball up from distance as well. Confident shot. Candido called for the penalty. Now, Rochow has the option. Offloads outside to Cross. Sam out in the front spot, just not free of the body from Lalich. Pops front.
Yeah, it's better timing on that pop too. Better patience from ACT around that circle edge.
Slots that one away. 11 goals to 5, New South Wales now with the centre.
ACT maintaining. It's been 6 goals for quite a while now, so nothing to worry about. They can definitely run with New South Wales.
New South Wales, I don't think... did look like it came off the keeper from our spot too, but...
It's indeed hard for the umpire to see from that angle.
Right. ACT, though, with the throw-in. Something for them to look at, making sure that they can bring this ball through the court. A little bit lackluster with the movement.
Yeah, really only having very, very short options. No short and long option. Short, 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 short. Holding the ball for a very long period of time. I did say they like to look after the ball, and they generally do it well, but as soon as I say something like that, they do that.
Yeah. Watch out now with the error. And Estwick to throw it in for New South Wales.
Oh. No one realises we've held time here for this ball. This comes in all the way across court.
Ferguson releases nice and high over to Candido. Gets the give and go back through the court, and Fraser doing all the work for New South Wales around the edge of the circle as well, and letting the ball go into Bryce. Something for the ACT team to think about and how they stop that release.
Yeah, it's a nice high release. Lots of beautiful weight on that pass into Stephen Bryce. And New South Wales hustling to get a pick up here, but it's going to be a contact call on Muscat. And just setting it up. Cross on his own, out on the sideline again. ACT spending a lot of time on this sideline near us. And drive comes top. Ball goes straight into Cross under the post, though, who finishes off. Still 6, minute 50 left to play. Ferguson to get us restarted. He's played well. So has that man there, Muscat, with the ball at the moment. Fraser looks in to Bryce. Mid-range for him.
Oh,
Tips on it.
amazing guard.
Yeah, very nice tip on that shot.
And just need to start to look down the court instead of bringing the ball down together. Call on Ferguson now. Oh, Hopkins spent it before he caught it.
Yeah, ACT had a few of those, just bad hands, dropping balls over sidelines. Some good defensive pressure from New South Wales, forcing them into those. That one not so much, but New South Wales now working well. Ferguson coming. It's going to be an offensive contact.
Yeah,
Brett
great.
Ferguson. Yeah, not able to stop.
Great cover from Mason Gubb. Saw Ferguson on the way through and was able to get in the way. Great vision as well, and Rochow puts it up to cross. Strong body in the air. Contest from Lalich. Sinks that one now. Margin back to 5 with the centre pass to come.
Cross now out for the centre pass received. Straight to the pocket. Samuel pops as well. Ball side. Off his top. Not there. Cross keeps it in. Beautiful work. Top spot now. Mid-range shot. And rebounds are going to go ACT's way out in the pocket.
Yeah, 20 seconds to go now. Just 15 on the clock. A little bit of urgency from ACT needed, but great delivery from Sam out to find Cross into the contest, but drawing the penalty.
This clock will wind down. It will be the last play. Probably on the buzzer or after it. There it is.
Yeah, Andrew Cross scots that last one away, and now wrapping up the first term here in the men's reserve division. It is the final round, round 9. Lots on the line here for New South Wales. New South Wales go into the first break, 12 goals to 8. AMMNA Championships 2023, proudly supported by Blade and WA, Great Temptations, Sweet Treats, Spudshed, West Coast Fever, Netball WA. Welcome back to this men's reserves game at the 2023 AMMNA National Championship. It is the final round of round robin action. Lots on the line for New South Wales. Steve, 12 goals to 8. Great start for New South Wales. Take us through your opinion on the first quarter.
Yeah, it was an absolute blinder of a start from New South Wales, getting up about 6-1 and then maintaining a 6-goal lead for most of that quarter, and they find themselves 4 up, which is pretty comfortable. ACT probably a little bit nervous. Like you said, they haven't found a win against New South Wales. I definitely think they can do it. Ladder position says they can do it. Having played them, I think they can do it. So, really. Time for ACT to find something in this last 45 minutes of netball and see. It's only 4 goals. They can chip that away in absolutely no time. A couple of turnovers, and they'll be right back in this. So some good coverage there on the start from ACT. And again, some big hands. So this is a little bit better from them, up and about already.
Yeah, one change for the ACT team, just a switch of positions in the midcourt. Hopkins moves from centre into wing attack. Rochow jumps into the centre position. Great deflection there from Gagala. New South Wales now in possession. Nice little quick flick from Fraser into Bryce. Rochow, a part of the Australian under-23s squad last year, rewarded for a great nationals last year. Finds Cross on the run under the post.
Muscat now, good work on that centre pass receive, out wide to Fraser, over the top to Bryce. That's been a hard ball to stop for them in that first quarter, and he sinks that one pretty easily. So ACT just need to score their own and keep in touch here. Cross doing the work, centre pass receive.
Yeah, I wonder whether just a change of position for Gagala at the back. Seems to be sitting in the back space, making it easy to find Bryce, and I wonder whether moving around into the front position will make it harder for the target that New South Wales have.
Absolutely. Circle edge fumble there results in New South Wales coming up with that ball. Muscat in the pocket, going over to Fraser on that drive. I was going to say could almost have flicked it to Bryce, and he ends up doing just that. And they put another one away. So extending back out to 6 now, New South Wales with the centre pass as well. Nice and patient here. Only one option though, so it gets cut off by ACT.
Yeah, great cut off there from Mazagub now with the ball straight through the hands of Hopkins, and ACT a little messy now moving through the court.
Yeah, the hands just not strong enough a couple of times there. Not able to regain possession. So New South, again, they had the chance to score their circle edge turnover. Fraser now working well, looks straight in, nice and early. Bryce, big body in front, easy to feed from there.
Penalty now on the outside of the circle for the New South Wales team. Out of play. Fraser just pops into the front space, takes a step to the side. Nice, balanced, easy swish straight through the ring for Taylor Fraser. ACT centre ball now in the hands of Hopkins. Samau just not strong with the drives at the moment. Cross pops out. Lalich, hand to the ball.
Yeah.
Gets the turnover.
Out of Cross's hands. Don't think I saw him make an error playing against him yesterday. So the errors are coming thick and fast for ACT. They do manage to get this one back though. There to get them restarted. Again, the contest just being allowed to go by the umpires. Great work by them. That circle edge, just New South all around it. Just having a dig, an absolute dig, and getting some gains there as well.
Yeah, unfortunate contact there for Estwick. Does put Cross under the post. New South Wales centre now. Fraser out on the drive. And causing contact there by Muscat now, ball in hand. Great ball from Taylor Fraser. Margin out to 7.
Or ACT taking a long time to throw that centre pass, and someone's got to pick it up. Ends up being for the ACT, so they managed to keep their centre pass here. Again, getting stuck on sidelines. Going to try and find some width or a central corridor if they can. There's a bit of angle.
Cross.
Circle edge ball. They're always just having a go.
Cross is on the hold asking for the ball. No one wanting to deliver him that one in the air. So a bit concerned about the height that Estwick has as well. And Samau with the rebound.
Shortest man in the circle gets the rebounds. Another missed shot. This is not helping ACT and put their nerves probably, all these missed shots.
Cross finishes it off for the ACT team, and New South Wales now with the centre. Great drive into the pocket.
Yeah, nice long look for Muscat to get that ball.
Yeah,
Fraser finishes off.
Yeah, fantastically balanced court there. Fraser just driving along the goal line. Hopkins now finds Mason Garb. Mason Garb brings the ball down for the ACT team really well out of that back-end defence.
Just probably holding on to it a little bit too long sometimes, the ACT. They need to have a think about it and let that first ball go if they can. If it's there, that will help them flow.
Lalic saw it. Just a little late there on the drive out of the circle, but great work in covering the double team at the back, letting Samuel do some work on the outside. But Cross is on.
Too far from home for Cross. Has to refeed all the way back to that transverse line.
Yeah, strong body pressure there from New South Wales. And that ball looks to be on and no one wants to give it up. And so now straight over the back.
Yeah, so finding themselves defending once again from another error in that ACT front end. And New South Wales with the patience now. Only one option though. Here comes another unfortunate fumble and ACT regain.
Yeah, ball now with Rochow. Over to Samau. Candido called for the penalty, just running into the back of the Griffin Centre. Ball swings cross court, and now obstruction call on Estwick. Puts Cross under the post, finishes it off for the ACT team. Muscat now with the ball, finds Fraser back through the middle of the court. Great centering from New South Wales. Look, good starting position from Gagala. Just lost Bryce on the drop. That ball sat up in the air. If he can continue to sit in there, I think they'll look at getting some turnover ball instead of letting that flat ball come into Stephen Bryce. Yeah,
absolutely. Muscat, nice hands in defence there. ACT keep possession again. Here's this maybe too much patience coming from ACT, having to go back a couple of times there. And the fumble. Hopkins again. He's had a few.
Yeah, it's just interesting to see the body language is not up and about. I've seen in the other games ACT strong, standing up, happy with this one, but timeout called here by Samau.
Yeah, so we see Lockie Paolo coming on into goal attack and Cross pushing back into goal shooter. So ACT with the pickup.
Wonder whether this will help the ball carrying through the court as well with Lockie Paolo in there. Does like to carry the ball a little more and will help that ball come through to the circle edge. Yeah, Mason Guard free out on the far side, or on the near side. And advantage contact called. Hopkins, ball in hand. Mason Guard finds Cross on the drive. Delivers the ball out to Rochow. A little lazy on the take. And Paolo over the back.
Nice backspace there from the shortest man in the circle. Gets away with it.
And this might offset what it is that Cross has to deliver as well. Makes him a target, but Paolo moving around the outside will just help Gala with the tap.
Yeah, absolutely. Lockie Paolo's going to have to do that mountain of work out the front now that Cross was doing before. We'll leave him there as the target. See if that balances up the court a bit better for them.
Bryce easily found, then quick delivery from Fraser. A change, Mick McBurney comes on to the court in centre.
Long ball, touches on it. Lockie Paolo has to flick that back in over his head. New South Wales with the pickup. So Muscat now finds himself central corridor. McBurney just on the court. Wants to get circle edge and does. Fraser out wide. Muscat off the chest and out of court.
Yeah, a little frantic from New South Wales. Then probably needed to take a steady hand with that one and deliver a ball that was friendly to their teammate.
Yep, just got a ball change there as well, so possibly a few of the boys saying that the ball's very, very sweaty and resulting in some of these fumbles.
Oh, McBurney.
Yeah, right up the back, that was almost an AFL mark.
And how have you found the ball? There's been a lot of ball changes from the matches that I've seen. Is it slippery out there?
It does get quite slippery out there, absolutely. There's a lot of rain about at the moment, so a lot of moisture in the air, and then all the sweaty men running around playing with it as well. I have had to ask for the ball to be changed a few times myself.
Yeah, it just needs to hit someone's chest or uniform, really, and that's the end of that one. That's right,
it's covered in water.
Oh, gets the roll. Paolo puts the goal on the board for the ACT team. It's back to 6 now, New South Wales with the lead 2014.
Yeah, nice and patient, using that transverse line. McBurney doing well. Oh, stepping in pretty aggressively.
Yeah.
Too aggressively, in fact. Umpire deciding that's an offensive contact.
Yeah, I have to agree there. Just stepped in a little bit further than what really needed to be done and hit the player. Great ball in from Rochow in to find Cross. Cross dribbles it up and over. Now this one's important for the ACT team. This can bring it back to 4 goals. Needing to get that ball through the court. Paolo out on the sideline. Mazengar ball in hand. Hopkins just a little high, but opens up the space for Paolo.
Yeah, nice drive by Paolo out
and
to the open
great
side.
Ball over to Cross. Now, Cross sitting up higher. Estwick not able to go back with that ball. Little nervous again on the shot. It's not confident right now.
No, I tell you what, on these posts, once again, are taking another beating.
But ball doesn't matter. You don't score more points for a swish. If it goes in, 1 on the scoreboard.
Absolutely.
Oh, and a step. Taylor Fraser.
Just outside the circle there. So ACT getting a chance for another one. It's been an even quarter thus far. 4 minutes left to play.
Great drive, Hopkins. Paolo into the circle, keeping Lalich busy as well. Smart play from the ACT team. Cross slams the ball down out of happiness.
Has been such a tight competition, this men's reserves grade. Every team's had the chance to beat all the other teams pretty much, so really, really tight here, and Cross could make this 2. Oh, again, another nervy shot from Cross. Uncharacteristic, puts that one in, so just back to the 2 goals.
Yeah, and at the opposite end of that, this could be beneficial to have the nervy game today instead of when they're playing Victoria or another team, and getting those nerves out, you get used to it, you've had a chance to do it, and if they can get up and over the line, or even if they don't, you just get a chance to reflect, and it could actually end up being beneficial to go through this today.
Absolutely, especially if they do get there and get the win in the end. Again, New South really needing to fight hard to make sure that they get themselves in finals.
Mazengar pulls the ball before Candido can get there. Candido just penalty on the outside of the circle in the contest. Paolo just walks the ball back over to Rochow, who finds Cross in the front hold. Not happy to shoot it. Lalich on the hunt.
No, didn't even have a look for the shot there. Wanted to find his partner in crime or someone in the circle edge. Finally getting the call. And this one you think should be range. It is, absolutely. So still 2 goals, 2 minutes left on the clock.
And Mazengar, almost able to get it. Lalich crossover to Fraser. Great cover from Rochow there. Stephen Bryce has a fumble.
Fraser wanting that ball at the post. It didn't come. Bryce going to have a shot here. Just a bit of body contact.
Yeah, ACT though in better positioning throughout that transition from New South Wales. So that's something to keep an eye on for the rest of this match. What position can they get in? How can they delay that ball into Stephen Bryce? And how can they delay Taylor Fraser? Oh,
great
ball.
And Paolo finishes off. That was a beautiful feed from the transverse line or a little bit further back.
Yeah, great ball. Mazengar out and everywhere there. That drive from Fraser, probably not a strong one, allowing Mazengar to close that one in and down. Oh, Paolo, defensive pressure. Cross onto the ball first. Now ACT.
Amazing elevation and defensive work from ACT. Still a minute on the clock. If they score this one, they're going to be within 1 goal after the 4-goal deficit.
Yep.
At the quarter-time break, Paolo in backspace. Took too long.
Yeah. Oh, Rochow
gets it back.
now with the ball. Mazengar. Like to see Mazengar look down the court instead of giving it back to Oh, the ball goes backwards and then dropped. Fraser mops it up, gives it off to Muscat. Lalich, ball in hand. Finds Mitch McBurney now, circle edge. Stephen Bryce asking for it, but 1-2 with Fraser. And Fraser, ball smacked away from Mason Gum.
He's excited about that one too, but too easy into Bryce.
And
who doesn't
Bryce puts it away. Last centre of the quarter here coming up. Watch out. Mason Gum now. Cross comes out of the circle. He needs to get in. And Estwick with the penalty and the time called there. So now Paolo with the shot.
Knows his
Doesn't
range,
put it
misses
in.
it.
And the second
Misses
one.
again.
Look, probably not the finish to the quarter. Really unfortunate for ACT not to be able to fall back onto a structure to put the ball and the goal on the scoreboard. However, that rounds out the first half of the final match of the men's reserve division. New South Wales goes into the half break, 23 goals to 20.
Having a pretty good season this year, Andy.
By the look of this lot, you are too.
Well, we've got a good team out in the field. You want to go meet them?
Sure. So what do you grow here?
We've got broccolis, collies over there, carrots, you name it. We harvest it today, catch. And it's in the stores tomorrow.
So you guys are the midfielders of the fruit and veg.
At Spot Shed, we grow it.
We sell it, you save.
Giving this season everything we've got. Just try and stop us. Don't miss the excitement of West Coast Fever at RAC Arena. Tickets on sale now at ticketek.com.au. Giving this season everything we've got. Just try and stop us. Don't miss the excitement of West Coast Fever at RAC Arena. Tickets on sale now at ticketek.com.au.
ACT both head back onto court. We'll try and spot any changes and see who can have that biggest impact. I did like ACT putting Cross back under the post, and the new goal attack Lockie Parlow onto court as well, also having an impact, apart from the little missed shot at the end there.
Yeah.
So really a much better combination, I feel, and it looks like they've stuck with that as they come out onto court. We've still got Cross and Paolo in that circle for them.
Yeah, I think the lead got out to 7, so really definitely a momentum change that we did see ACT bringing it at least back to 1 goal. So let's see if they can continue that momentum through at the beginning of the second half. However, one change that I can see to New South Wales, Taylor Fraser, who at the start of the game was everywhere getting a lot of ball, has been moved to the bench. Tyler Knight comes on in at goal attack. Interested to see how this change pans out. Fraser, I can understand, did start to get a little less involved towards the end of that first half. So changes pulled by New South Wales. Lot is on the line.
Yeah, absolutely. And the great thing, though, is with rolling subs, you don't have to wait for a quarter break. So if we do need Fraser to come back on for New South Wales, the coach can roll that straight away as well. So let's see, New South here with the restart. Muscat gets the first centre pass straight back to his centre.
Knight now.
To pocket. And great work there. Good front spot by Knight. Bounces it in. So first goal on the board for New South Wales in a matter of seconds. ACT through Hopkins. Rochelle. Lockie Paolo out wide. Nothing in the circle just yet. Waiting patiently. Cross pops. Doesn't want to shoot.
Rochelle's got to really block out on that circle edge if he wants the ball, but Lockie Paolo, nice pop out along the goal line.
You can see when Cross doesn't want to shoot because he doesn't even turn to the post.
Yeah, just a little bit of something for him to probably start to think about when you are the big shooter. You want to get the defender off you, swing around, have a look at the post, look back on the outside. But nice flat ball in to Stephen Bryce. He doesn't want to shoot either, but ball goes straight over Mazengarb. And, has a hit on the post.
That's
lucky to get away with that one, ACT.
Not
but
to get that pulled back.
Missed the interference on the post. Now ball with
Games is close. You've got to take everything you can get, though, unfortunately. So getting us restarted. Again, stuck on the sideline a little bit here at the ACT. Now they open it up, but offside is the call.
Yeah.
So lucky to get away with that one. It was a very long cross-court ball.
Paolo ball in hand. Nice pop from Andrew Cross. And he steps it in. Estwick out of play. Margin's now back to 2. ACT with the centre. So that brings 1 back in. Paolo back through the middle. Hopkins now. Hopkins not a lot on option. Back to finds Paolo. Great work. Not the best delivery of ball, but smart move from Cross. Great triangle. Penalty back. Really narrow set from Cross, but great ball from Rochelle into finding him under the post.
Yeah, ACT getting top of circle position a bit better now and starting to actually swing that ball around. Just not quite committing to putting it in just yet, but when they do, that will really open up that goal circle for them.
Tough tussle between Knight and Hopkins. Paolo with the tip.
Yeah, good defensive from your goal attack. That's what you want to see.
Yeah, lot smoother now from the ACT team. And Knight, quick little flick. This is the pressure shot now. Gagala, hands over pressure. And ACT now ball in hand. Mazengarb doing a lot of work in the ball carrying. Flings the ball. Hopkins able to pull it back in. Lalich. Not a nice delivery to his friend.
Yeah, getting stuck in the back. Muscat opens it up now. There's been a holding call. So a chance for New South to sort themselves out. They were in a bit of a panic there. Managing to keep possession. Beautiful work. Lalich finds Muscat in the corner and he doesn't find Bryce under the post.
Yeah, I think
that one just escaping.
A good front position really makes it hard for Stephen Bryce sometimes to find the ball because the movement's not great on the back ball.
Muscat with the contact call.
Oh, Candido.
Puts that ball, straight into Candido's hands.
But it is quite evident that Mazengarb is the ball carrier through the court, so I think that becomes really easy for the New South Wales team to read. So interesting to see if they can come up with a turnover ball through that ball carrier.
There's better patience now off that transverse line. Rochow and Cross combining for a couple little refeeds. Better turn to the post from Cross. Looks for the little fake to Paolo and then puts the shot up.
Yeah, no.
24 apiece.
Change now for New South Wales. Taylor Fraser returns to the court. Knight over to the bench. Cross now with the ball on the outside. And Hopkins, finds Rochow and the ball in. Lalich hands the ball, but Paolo mops up.
And unfortunately, both the New South Welshmen went for that and ended up spoiling it for each other. Paolo at the back. Fraser just on, gets that first centre pass received.
ACT now take the lead as well, 25-24. Smart.
Nice look over.
And that's the work that Taylor Fraser does inside and around the outside of the circle, moving the ball around, shift the defenders, open Stephen Bryce up. Paolo to Hopkins now. Rochow waiting for the ball in the front, now finds circle edge. And Paolo sitting off in the back, ball swings, Hopkins with it, and Paolo. Too much attention from New South Wales on Cross, just letting Paolo run wild either in the back or through the front.
Yeah, he tried to pull the same trick twice. They didn't pull the trigger on it the first time, but the second one was a bit clearer, a bit easier, and that ball, nice and easy, straight over the top.
Intensity from the ACT bench just increasing. Fraser with ball in hand, back to Muscat. Drive through the middle, but nothing opening up inside the circle. Bryce on
spot.
Oh, great ball in delivery, drops really quickly. Bryce nearly sends it over the back, but drops in. Now, 9 minutes to go, even score. Paolo ball down to Hopkins. Oh, Lalich looking for the hunt. Paolo pops in through the back. And Cross.
Huge rebounds. Very, very strong take in there. Good contest.
He's very impressive for me throughout the week. Strong body up in the air, able to pull balls in, running out at goal attack. Been a strong candidate in getting the ACT into the second position throughout the week.
Yeah, absolutely. Their patience and their feeds, like I said at the start of the game, have just been fantastic. So I think that's been a very good change to put him back into that goal shooter position from goal attack where he originally started. And Lockie Paolo's been a good injection until that point again.
It just became really easy to read. Flat ball, flat across the court. Lalich able to come out with the angle. Fraser opens the space up, but can't deliver the nice ball in to Stephen Bryce. Turning the ball back over. This is a chance for ACT to retake the lead. Ball in hand, finds Hopkins just over the centre third. Back to Watch out, front cut there, and lets the ball go over the top. Lalich through on the penalty, and Paolo slots the goal away.
Yep, nice quick give there, and beautiful timing on the drive from Lockie Paolo as well.
Yeah, he's really opened the court up for them, not just inside the goal circle, but further down the court, able to carry the ball down a little more. Probably another option in what Cross wasn't giving them in goal attack.
Yeah, absolutely, and I think that's why that combination works just so well. Paolo on the move, Cross on the hold. Really, really hard to stop.
Yeah, Mazengarb swaps the ball away. Now Taylor Fraser just popping into the front. Mazengarb, or ACT just letting Stephen Bryce pop in through the front space. Fraser just giving Mazengarb a bit of a elbow. Not liking the body pressure at the moment, Taylor Fraser.
Hopkins now, transverse line. Cross coming all the way out. And he's going to try and get himself back in circle. No, he's not. And held ball for their trouble. Just taking a little bit too long to make a decision and release that ball back. Muscat looks wide. Candido delivers to Fraser, and Muscat again from one side of the court to the other. Fraser mid-range, misses. Bryce nowhere to go to, but keeps it in.
Oh, Gagala saw it, but wasn't able to get a hand in the way. Double jump.
Fraser finishes off. Nice mid-range shot from him.
New South Wales take the lead now again, 29-28 with the centre. Fraser out. When Fraser's on, does a lot of work off the centre pass as well as doing some work on the outside of the circle.
Fraser out wide now. And straight back in. Working as that extra feeder there, that extra kind of wing attack roll.
Yeah, really hard on that one, especially when it's probably not, it's a really flat split circle that the ACT team are running, and all Taylor has to do is wait until the defender moves off the body, and it's easy to find Stephen Bryce under the post. Rochow drives straight to top of the circle. Must score goal here for the ACT team. Cross, trying to block it out. Oh, smart by Rochow. Lockie Paolo now pops through and sinks the goal for the Griffins. And a change in at goal shooter.
Yep, changing up the target, giving the ACT defenders something else to think about now. Different body, still nice, tall target in there, that is for sure. Will this make the difference? It's 1 goal at the moment.
Front ball. And shots up for New South Wales and rims it through.
Cross back to Hopkins. Rochow straight over to Cross again. Just manages to keep his balance on that take and finishes off very, very nicely. So still 1 goal in it. New South, what can they do? New shooter on court for them.
Oh, obstruction call.
Yeah, unlucky on that one. Muscat on his own. Fraser sees a wall of ACT in front of him, but just pops it straight over that. And nice work, Fraser, to come sweep that front spot. And good look in as well. Just waited for the jump. Puts the ball straight on in.
And time called for the ball.
Another change once again. And umpire giving it a bit of a wipe as well. Make sure it's dry next time. This one's ready to be changed out. Lockie Paolo, nice easy centre pass received there for him. Cross straight up the guts. Gets a bit of attention there as well from Eastwick. Now out on the 45, swinging over. Oh, chased down by Hopkins. Didn't know he was going to get there. That had a bit on it. Rochow, top of circle. Has to go wide. Paolo out. And contact call. So again, Paolo doing nice work to draw players off of Cross, who comes around, misses that shot. They're the little 1%ers that have cost ACT so far. A few missed shots in the first couple of quarters, and another one there creeping back in. They managed to regain this through a miscued pass, though, out over the sideline. So what can ACT do? They're going to need more than one option at a time. I think there might be another time call for blood or something here.
And who's
quite possibly
over to the bench now, needing to be replaced, does have blood.
Looks like McLean coming on in that wing defence role for Again, just get that blood attended to, and can roll straight back on at any point in time. Been playing pretty well for the ACT so far today. Find themselves 2 goals down at the moment. Cross, long range for him. Doesn't hit it, follows. Who comes up with it? New South do, but they throw it straight away. They're the ones you really have to settle on.
Smart work from Hopkins, just not able to deliver the ball into Cross. And Muscat delaying offside. And a little bit of a word, I think, there, but not a caution. Ball out to Hopkins, and I've liked Rochow and Hopkins this way as well. I think they look a little more steady in the front end too, but Paolo.
Yeah, they've done really well to just steady, find top of circle a little bit easier and deliver into that goal circle for the ACT. New South Wales holding on to that ball quite a bit on that sideline. Fraser comes around, gets collected with a bit of body. Should have the shot from there, you would think. Puts that one away. So still 2-goal lead to New South Wales at the moment, and 2 minutes to play. Very, very tight match as per the rest of the division. Taylor Fraser with a good touch there, stretching out over that transverse line. Cross frustrated with himself.
Yeah, now out of play. Candido with the ball, finds Muscat. Taylor Fraser, great dodge, drop back into the pocket. Losing Mazengard. Shot on goal for New South Wales, taking it out to a 3-goal lead now with the centre. ACT won't be happy with the errors. Muscat, drops the ball.
Yeah, probably a replay call there, but that's all right. Every umpire misses one, and every now and then Muscat again doesn't drop it this time.
Right down, just the deflection.
Going to be a throw-in back over that sideline. Fraser pointing to go back. Reset does occur. Fraser now on the stretch to take that. Timing on the jump. Yeah. Ineffective.
Great shot from Fraser, though, taking it out to a 4-goal lead. Just a minute to go. A change with Lalich now coming on into goalkeeper for Estwick. And now ACT looking to set it up. Really need to make sure that they can score this goal as well. Hopkins finding Paolo just outside the circle edge. Rochelle gets body in front and delivers straight back to Paolo. Shot on goal, sends it over the back and cross.
Can't reel it in.
So pressure here for the ACT, needing to get a stop to stop New South Wales delivering ball. Can they make it through the transition?
15 seconds left. Oh, nice. Great read on that long ball. Fraser somehow manages to get it back, though, off the great work of the New South Welshmen at the back. Last few seconds, Fraser, baseline. Does not put it in, and no call.
Fraser not happy, released the ball. A little bit very unhappy with the no contact call there. Had a little bit to say. Umpire doesn't give him anything back, though says that there is not a contact on that shot. So, wow, what a quarter. New South Wales pick up the quarter by 1 goal, and we go into this final term. What a cracking game we have had. A great final term that we're in for, but New South Wales lead 35-31. AMMNA Championships 2023, proudly supported by Bladen WA, Great Temptations, Sweet Treats, Spud Shed, West Coast Fever, and Netball WA. Welcome back. Joining us at home, wherever you are, throughout Australia, throughout the world, for this men's reserve. It is the final game of the final round, the final quarter of the round robin competition. New South Wales needing to take this match to make it into finals. ACT guaranteed a spot in second position on the ladder already, but will not want to drop this game. Would love to pick up the first scalp ever on New South Wales. And wow, 4 goals to difference. Steve, thoughts?
Yeah, just that first quarter, isn't it? The other two, 1 goal each way. So 12-8 after the first, and that's where we find ourselves with 15 minutes to play. 4 goals, luckily, is enough to chase down in 15 minutes. ACT can definitely do that, like you said, to try and get that first win over their New South Welshman rivals. So let's see, New South Wales with the centre pass. If they score this first one, ACT, we're going to have to really, really dig deep. Nice and patient there, going all the way back. Cross not able to affect anything on Lilac at the back.
Muscat finds Makeham well there, and Higgins now with the ball inside the circle. Doesn't want to take the shot, but finds Muscat on the outside. Taylor Fraser doing all the work. ACT sitting back in the double play. Going to keep Taylor Fraser accountable, but comes true with the shot. Paolo now for ACT. Finds cross. Moves in to centre, so Hopkins goes to the bench. Rochow back into wing attack. No, Hopkins over into wing defence. Paolo. Wow, nice shot. So a couple of changes made here from the ACT to get the win. And a wing attack. Offensive content on Muscat.
It's the first chance here for ACT. Must score. See if they can cut one of these down. Higgins gets his hand to that defensively. Nice work. Love to see a shooter and goal attack that do a lot of defensive work. Paolo has to go back to this transverse line once again. A little bit of a fumble, but ACT managed to keep possession. Short options. To cross. Nice take.
Yeah, and I think this is an opportunity for the ACT to exploit it, as whilst Ledich has the jump on him. If Cross can get the body position, it's an easy outlet ball into the circle.
Yeah, cross high, top of the circle. Paolo puts it in, but there is a contact call outside. Has Rocho on, doesn't get it.
Oh,
and
New
off
South
hands.
Wales. Look, hands over pressure, gets the turnover ball. New South Wales looking to transition the ball through the court. Thomas in at wing defence for New South Wales as well. Finds Makeham. Contact on Hopkins. Just relieves the pressure, allows New South Wales to bring the ball through the court a little easier. Higgins in the front space. Doesn't want to shoot though. Looks to post, finds Muscat, asking for the ball, and Taylor Fraser running some rings at the moment. Steps in.
Looks to shoot. Misses that. Could have easily offloaded, but there's going to be a contact call anyway, so definitely range here for Fraser. Perfect finish. 4 goals still. ACT had a chance there to catch one back. Didn't get there. And now New South with a chance. Nice long early look into Higgins. Has to chase it down off the bounce there. Fraser, good front spot.
From range, that's the one that they probably want to protect and allow, but not able. Oh, centre offside, so able to retain possession. Likes the setup when Taylor Fraser has the ball in that space on the circle with the double teaming back, because it means he has to become accountable to put the shot up.
Absolutely it does, and ACT are going to have to do that footwork to get themselves back there and then out. If he refeeds, it is a lot of work to do in the last quarter of the last minor round match of this carnival. So
Muscat now finds Fraser, who runs quite flat across the circle, but able to get the ball into Higgins. Has the shot, drops it short. Gagala with the rebound for the Griffins. Mason Garb now, not able to find it. And Rochow keeps it in.
Nice work.
Hopkins, always chase down any loose ball. If it's there, be willing to keep it in the court. Paolo up to it. Cross really low along the base.
Paolo again. Almost gets hands around.
Yeah, Cross just needs to find some space that's easy to put the ball into at the moment. Paolo wants to be accountable though. Swish.
Nice
straight through the centre.
And ACT, can they consolidate this one? 10 minutes 40, plenty of time for them. Especially if they get this one, they'll be back within 2. And unnecessary contact outside, so if they can go early and long, no, they can't. Have to reset once again. And Paolo up the middle, needs options, puts that out to pocket. And again, options Roach top of circle. Oh, flicks it off to Paolo. Has to shoot. Does well.
What a shot now, bringing it back to 2 just 10 minutes ago in this game of netball. Just to let everyone know, New South Wales playing for a spot in the finals. ACT already guaranteed that spot. A win for New South Wales will see them make the top 4. A draw or a loss will see them finish in 5th. And Makem drops the ball here now for the ACT. A change coming as well from the New South Wales team as Mitch McBurney walks into the substitution box, but no one there. Wow. A little bit messy. Candido out for the ball on Paolo.
Cross flicks that out wide as well. Going to be penalty from the pocket here. So Cross will look to try and open some backspace. Paolo comes flushing around now. Well done by him. Targets there if he wants it. Waits for it. Misses the shot.
Yeah, Candido with the ball, but throws it straight to Rochow. And that ball could be on. Oh. Good body positioning, though, from Cross, who draws the penalty. The ball wasn't great into the circle, but he's able to pull it in and draw the penalty now, and it's 1 goal.
With an ACT centre pass as well, so amazing work from the ACT. I did say 4 goals. It doesn't take a lot of time. They've still got 9 minutes to play.
Yes. And Paolo able to find it. Not sure I'm liking the matchup here with Cross and Lalich in the circle for New South Wales. And Cross brings it back to an even ball game.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that matchup has made it easy, but because it's never easy, but it has been effective for the ACT. They've just been able to score goals. Higgins now on the receiving end of that pass from Fraser. Gets the contact call, so umpire just pulling it right into where it was.
Ooh, Higgins and Mason Garb under that ring, fighting, jostling for position. It's a bit of both ways. Do think the penalty was right on that one, but New South Wales able to put the ball through the ring, but that's one to watch out for in this final 8 minutes.
Taking a long time to get rid of that centre pass. Hopkins at the back. Now looking down sideline. Paolo back to having to do all that work. That's held for a long time. Touch off of Taylor Fraser, I think it was, and ACT throwing in their attacking half. So what can they set up? See some really good defence there from New South Wales. Good hands.
Yeah, great hands from Thomas Rochow, straight into the hands of Thomas now. Thomas, ball in hand. Mitch McBurney, been around a long time. Will this help take New South Wales over the line? Taylor Fraser along the goal line. Back to Muscat. Taylor Fraser alone at the moment. Masengard comes over to get in the way, but Taylor Fraser, beautiful shot under pressure. Now 2 goals the margin, and it is a New South Wales centre.
Yeah, real pressure shot. Needed that to extend back out to 2. It's going to be a breaking call.
Contact call. Yeah, a bit of a lean.
Fraser can use McBurney, and long shot from Fraser. Does not miss.
That is the one that's going to keep him accountable, but if he's going to sink it, you've got to put some defensive pressure on it. And a change now for the ACT team as Rochow comes over to the bench. And Hopkins is going to go in to wing attack.
Wholesale changes here.
And Burrow comes onto the court in at wing defence. With the ball for ACT, Masengard. Is able to come through there. Throws the ball out to Cross. Cross doing all the work on the outside of the circle at the moment. Paolo just doing the pops. Now Paolo with the shot. Misses it, but Cross.
Great rebounds.
Yeah, rebounding position here. And puts that one in for ACT. Margin back to 2. 6.5 minutes remaining. Final quarter, final match for the round robin competition. Thomas, flat drive across the courts. Able to get the ball though. Mitch McBurney outlet pass. And goal shooter is holding.
This is ebbing and flowing.
We said it was getting physical. Oh, Burrow.
Burrow
chase
chases.
up from Burrow. And, he got the hands to ball first. Not sure I agree. The body came through afterwards. But that's what happens if you can get your hands to a ball, chase it down hard, pick up the penalty.
McBurney now looking long down. Muscat has Fraser on. This is range for him. Offloads Higgins. Good hold. Top spot. Going to put it in. So that extends New South Wales once more. 41-38. 3 goals. ACT centre pass. Gets us restarted. Paolo. Nice work from him. Doing a bit more work outside the circle now. Everyone all together here for the ACT. Cross pops out. Has to find someone. Burrows.
New South Wales asking for the held ball there. Cross with the ball. Flicks it out to Hopkins. Paolo moving through into the front space. And a hold there from Mitch McBurney. Quite obvious on the outside of the circle. Now, Paolo gets the front ball. Is happy to shoot. And
nails it.
Wow. Looks to the New South Wales bench as well.
The intensity is really lifted here. You would have thought that was the last minute, not the last 5 minutes. Here we go, Muscat now working back. And again, the middies doing a lot of work, just hanging onto that ball until their attack end is ready to go.
The umpire just asking for the ball to be released now. Clock runs down. 2 goals to margin. Taylor Fraser looking for the shot. Doesn't
Rims
put
out.
it in. Mason Garb takes it.
Higgins.
Brings it in.
Another ball on
And
court
the ball's going to sit at the back with the goal shooter. So here's an opportunity for the ACT team. What can they do? Hand on ball from Burrow. And Hopkins mops it up, but Burrow
it's come back.
offside. Oh,
The little 1%ers. They were out, but Fraser to restart from the offside call. And
oh.
Fraser offloads Higgins.
And
Steps.
yes, footwork there on Higgins. Just a little too fancy for my liking from New South Wales, uncontrolled. And now ACT with the opportunity, but nearly a
Muscat
held ball.
moving off, yeah. So again, those little 1%ers.
Oh, replay.
No,
But
there is.
unfortunately for the ACT, everyone running away from the players, no one wanting to come forward, and it makes it really hard for Mason Garb. He's got to get himself back into the play because that ball straight in to Taylor Fraser, who puts the ball through the ring now. 3 goals the margin, ACT centre pass.
Yeah, ACT bench are up and about, that is for sure. You can hear them cheering ACT through Burrows now. Paolo. Burrows again. Paolo looks in to cross.
Oh, not a nice ball,
Can't place
but
it. The contact call.
pulls the penalty there on Lalich. Now, Paolo going to have the shot as well. Pressure shot here from Paolo, but able to sink it. New South Wales now with the centre pass, 2 goals up.
3 minutes to go here. The intensity is absolutely lifting. Spot on the line for New South Wales in these finals. Are they going to get it? Fraser just over the
take.
line. Looks down. Muscat.
Oh, straight into Burrows, but obstruction call there. Mason Garb jumps into the front space. That ball should go up to Higgins. Great work. Contact call, though, here now for Fraser. Pressure shot. And puts it through the ring for New South Wales. Margin now at 3. 2.5 minutes to go. All on the line now for New South Wales. Need to dig deep to make sure they can maintain the margin. Cross. Trying to jump over.
Having to go back.
Yep.
Burrows now on that transverse line. No contact call. Paolo. Circle edge.
Oh, tip from Candido. And finds cross. And Candido with the ball. What a tip there. Does that send New South Wales into the semi-finals?
Patience now here from New South Wales. ACT really need to pick it up. They've only got 1:50 left. They're going to need a couple of gains pretty quickly. Umpire just setting this up. It's going to have to be Muscat in the attacking third for New South Wales, who takes this.
Need to be disciplined here, ACT.
Yeah, nice clean intercepts if they can. Fraser.
And a risk needs to be taken now. Hands up over the shot. Oh,
Umpire letting it play. Nothing there to call.
yeah,
Muscat.
smart from Fraser. And
Puts it away.
that's
4 goals.
4 goals to margin. So,
And their centre pass for New South Wales. So it's very hard for the ACT to get this inaugural win against New South Wales. McBurney, Muscat, McBurney again, pocket. Higgins is there, just being patient. Nice work. This is fine from New South Wales because ACT can't score. Muscat now going to offload to Fraser, front spot. And easy shot for him.
In it goes there for Taylor Fraser. That was sweet. Claps the hands together. Final 40 seconds of the match today. Ball now in the hands of Hopkins. And Lalich out on the drive. Gets the cover on Cross. And now ball with Taylor Fraser. Sends it all the way across. Gagala saw it. And ACT able to get a stop. However, a little bit too late now.
Yeah, just 20 seconds left to play, 5 goals. New South Wales will play finals this year.
Yeah, wing defence with the caution. Yeah, can see that goalkeeper with the arms wrapped here, so Gagala will stand out of play.
And Fraser with the last shot of the game, you would think, to make it 46-40. That is where it will end.
It is. Wow, what a fantastic finish to the round robin competition. New South Wales able to dig deep. Definitely the sideline is very happy
Pumping.
with the finalising of that.
Absolutely.
Tasmania will be a little bit disappointed with the fact that they'll now miss out due to percentage. Unfortunate for the Tasmanian team, who got a thrilling 1-goal victory over WA to put themselves in with a chance of making the top 4. But this afternoon, ACT, probably a couple of changes or a start that wasn't the one that they were looking for, a 12-8 start at the beginning of the match, and just really then able to just stay in the game. Had a few momentum changes from both teams, but crucial errors at the end for the ACT team means that New South Wales come away 46-40 victors at the national champs here. It's the final round. Steve, how do you sum up that game?
Yeah, ebbed and flowed, didn't it? Absolutely intense, particularly that last quarter. ACT with all the chances in the world, but couldn't quite make it. So great, strong game there from New South Wales, and they'll now take some momentum into finals to play against my South Australian boys.
Yeah, correct.
So that will be interesting.
So tomorrow's games for the reserves division, first versus second, that is Victoria versus the ACT team, and the third versus fourth knockout match, yourself, South Australia against New South Wales. Look, it's going to be absolutely cracking. I am looking forward to watching that one, or on the mic tomorrow for your game.
And I'm looking forward to playing it, my friend.
As well. Well, congratulations to New South Wales, digging deep, still within chance of taking out a back-to-back men's reserves championship. Now dug deep and able to get themselves across the line. And to wrap us out, New South Wales takes the win, 46-40.